Hey, in regards of the Surfside Building collapse in Miami, I just had an idea. I've been looking at videos, and some of these videos are really interesting. They have floor plans, and they show you structural floor plans, and they show you architectural floor plans, and they give you commentaries of people that lived in the building. And a lot of these people had a lot of photographs, and they have published some photographs. The Homeowner Association also published some reports about the building and some of the damage to the structure and to some of the Rebars that were rusted. And I looked at many of these, and I will put many of the links below if you want to take a look at those. I looked at many videos from engineers to architects to professors of engineering, and I also heard some of the commentaries of the residents. Some of the residents said that there was a like an earthquake, that they felt an earthquake, that they saw the terrace by the pool collapse before the building collapsed and before they were able to get out of the building. And I've been forming my own conclusions and my own ideas of what happened, and looking at all this evidence and all of these photographs and all of these commentaries and interviews and floor plans. And I have a very simple explanation, and there may be more, but my first, um, I guess, instinct was that perhaps the ties of that hold the columns, they probably rusted, and therefore the columns gave way because of the ties not being, um, you know, there anymore. Basically, they disintegrated with the rusting, and therefore the row bars, they sort of like give in, and they spread out and the columns collapse, which was one of my first instinctive theories. Perhaps something like that could have happened also, one of the factors. But I think that after watching all of these videos and looking at the evidence, photograph evidence of the collapse and the remainings of the buildings, I thought, and this is a really personal conclusion, I guess, is that the saying that you pull the rug under you and you fall. Well, what happened is that they, after many years, according to the witnesses, there was no drainage of the pool terrace water, so all of the water would seep through, and then by the through the years, that water caused a lot of damage to the Rebars, which there's evidence of that on the garage floor level. And after a while, these columns just gave in, or the structure that was holding the terrace gave in, and that's why you see these columns sticking out like that, and the terrace just fell through, and the only thing you see is this column standing by the pool terrace. And the well, the idea is that that terrace, that fell, that collapsed, was attached to the bottom of that first part of the building that first fell. The first part of the building that fell was attached to that terrace. So when that terrace fell, it didn't fall like that. It pulled underneath with it the part of the foundation of the building that first collapsed, which then gave in, pretty much pull with it the rest of the building. So it's kind of like the rug pull under you rug effect, I would call it, that perhaps was the main cause of all of this. And you can see that the terrace still is pretty much intact. The entire flat surface of the terrace is pretty much intact. No buildings on top of it. And according to witnesses, that's the first thing that fell. And still today, you look at the photographs and videos, and you see that the terrace is intact. The pool basically has no debris on top of it or in it. The water still is clear, even after the building collapsed. And so the building collapsed towards the terrace, if you look at the videos and the photographs. So that pretty much tells you that the pool, okay, of the terrace is what gave in the collapse of the building. So that's my idea, and you're welcome to share your thoughts. Please be kind, no foul language. Thank you very much.